Hello, grade 5 students. In this video, I'm going to solve our first worksheet, which is a revision for semester 1. So let us start with the first question. In this question, we have the numbers 160, 640, 240, and 7600. We need to do two things. The first thing is to double it. Double means times 2. Half it means divided by 2. So let us look at the first number first, which is 160. 160 times 2, mentally, it's 320. But divided by 2, it's 80. Now 640 times 2, it's 1280. How do we know this? We just multiply every digit by 2, starting from right to left. Divided by 2, it's 320. Now 240 times 2, it's 480. And 240 divided by 2 is 120. Now 7,600 times 2. So as I told you, you start multiplying the digits by 2 starting from right to left. So it's 0, then 0, then what's the double of 6? It's 12. So we put 2 and 1 in hand. Then 7 times 2 is 14 plus 1 in hand, it's 15. Okay, so that's how we do it mentally, even when we divide it by 2. So first we divide 0 divided by 2 is 0. 0 divided by 2 is 0. Now 76 divided by 2, you can do it mentally. 70, it's 76, it's 70 plus 6. So half of 70 is 35 and half 6 is 5. 35 plus 5 is 38, so it's 3,800. Now let us go to the second exercise. In the second exercise, we need to cross out the intruder in each case. But I'm just going to give you a hint that you should here follow the rules of divisibility by 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, and 10. Okay, so you should apply one of these rules in order to know the intruder. Let us first of all start with the divisibility by 2. So as you can see in the first set, all the numbers are even. So we should go for another rule, which is 3. Let us check if the numbers are divisible by 3. What do we do in order to check? We add them. 1 plus 2 is 3. 2 plus 6 is 8. 3 plus 6 is 9. 4 plus 2 is 6. And 1 plus 8 is 9. So as you can see, guys, this number is divisible by 3. Also this number and this number and this number is divisible by 3. So the intruder is 26. So the intruder is 26 and we need to tell why. So we say because it is not divisible by 3. So all the numbers are divisible by 3 except 26. Let us look at the second set. In the second set, as you can see, all of them are even numbers. So we check for another rule. Let us check the divisibility by 3. So 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 2 is 4. 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 6 is 9. 1 plus 3 is 4, 4 plus 6 is 10. You add the digits again, so it's 1. 1 plus 4 is 5, 5 plus 4 is 9, and 1 plus 8 is 9. As you can see, here as if I have two intruders for the divisibility by 3. So this is not going to work out because I need only one intruder. So let us think of divisibility rule other than 2 and 3. So we're going to test the 4. Here, in order to test the 4, I need to take the last two digits. So this number is divisible by 4. 26, it's not divisible by 4. 36, it's divisible by 4. 44 is divisible by 4, and 8 is divisible 4. So now I can tell the intruder directly, which is 126. Why? How did we know this? Because we say, because it is not divisible by 4. Okay? Let us now continue to the last set. Also, let us start first with the divisibility by 2. So this is not divisible by 2. It's not divisible by 2. It is divisible by 2. not divisible by 2, not divisible by 2. So I can tell the intruder now is 504. Why? We say because it's the only even, because it is the only even number. You may get another intruder if you apply a different rule. Okay, so all the numbers would, you may have different numbers. It depends on the rule that you use. Okay, so I wish it's clear. Let us go for another exercise. Now let us start with question number 2. And here we have a table. We have a number and we need to check this number. It's divisible by what? So first of all, as you can see, the ones digit is 0. So it's divisible by 2. And it's also divisible by 5, right? Let us still check if it's divisible by 3, if it's divisible by 4, if it's divisible by 9. So the first thing I'm going to do is to add the digits. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 plus 8 is 14. 14 plus 6 is 20. 20 plus 7 is 27. So 2 plus 7 is 9. So this number is divisible by 3 and it's divisible by 9. So I still need to check if this number is divisible by 4. The ones and the tens together are 70. 70 is not divisible by 4. So the correct answers, as you can see, are A and C. Both of them are correct. Let us now check for the second number, which is 38,900. Here in the ones and the tens we have zeros, so it's divisible by 4, of course, and it's divisible by 100. Now we still need to check if it's divisible by 3 and 9. So let us add the digits. 3 plus 8 is 11. 11 plus 9 is 20. So it's not divisible by 3 or by 9. So the only correct answer is C. Let us now do the third one. The third one, what do you have? We have 3,545. So the ones digit is 1. So it's not divisible by 2. It's not divisible by 4. And it's divisible by 5. But I don't care because 4 is not accepted. So it's not divisible by 4. So as you can see, none of them would be accepted because in every one we have a digit which is not divisible by it. So this number is not divisible by 2, 3, 4, 5, and 9. So here, no answers. Let us go for 300. 300 is the easiest one because you know that it's divisible by 4, and it's divisible by 3, it's divisible by 4, and it's divisible by 5, it's divisible by 4, and it's divisible by 10. So here, all the answers are accepted. So A, B, and C are accepted. Now let us do the last one. We have 436. We have here 36, so it's divisible by 4, and it's not divisible by 5. Let us check the 9. So 4 plus 3 is 7, 7 plus 6 is 13, so no, it's not divisible by 9, so the only correct answer is 4. Now let us continue with question number 3. In question number 3, we have this digit, this number 4,350 something. So here I have a missing digit inside this box. It could be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 because I can only put one digit. So find the possible values of the ones digit if the number is divisible by 2 and 5 at the same time. So in order to have a number which is divisible by 2 and 5 at the same time, it should be a 0. Very good. So that's the number. Now in part B, also we have 4,350 something, such that it's divisible by 4. So it's either 52 or 4,356. I wish it's clear for you. Let us now continue to question number 4. List the divisors of 28. As I told you before, you always start by 1. 1 times 28. Now you go for the 2. 28 is divisible by 2. So 2 times 14. Is 28 divisible by 3? No. I continue to 4. It's 4 times 7. 28, it's not divisible by 5. And it's not divisible by 6. And for the 7, it's already written, so we stop. And we arrange them from the smallest to the greatest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 14, and 28. Now, in the same way, I'm going to list the divisors of 36. So 1 times 36 is 36. 36 is divisible by 2, so it's 2 times 18. And it's also 3 times 12. It's 4 times 9, and it's not divisible by 5. It's 6 times 6. Double means stop. And let us arrange them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 9, 12, 18, and 36. Now I want you to circle the common divisors for both 28 and 36. We have 1 and 2 also, and we have 4. So the commons are 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 4. But which one is the greatest out of all? It's 4. So that's how we find the greatest common divisor. Now we'll start with our last part, which is about angles. So here, question number 5. In this question, you need to use your protractor. So if you want to measure the angle MOY, you should put the protractor like this on O. Okay, and you start reading from the 0 until you reach M. Well, I just measured it before, and I know that MOY, it's 55. And also you have to measure MOX, this angle out here, also using the protractor. So it's 125 degrees. They ask you to draw the semiline OU such that UOY, it's a right angle. It's very easy. UOY, it's a right angle, so you have to do it straight like this. And it forms a right angle here. Now complete XOY is what? XOY is a straight angle. You know this because they form a straight line. So it's a straight angle. What are the sides of XOY? They are OX and OY. And what's the measure of XOY? It's 180 because it's a straight angle. Now let us go for the last question, which is also about angles. In this question, we need to draw an angle XOY. So of course, you're going to use a protractor, but I'm just going to draw it approximately like XOY. I think that you have a shape like this. This is X. Okay, this is O, and this is Y, and it's 75 degrees. Now, what's the vertex of XOZ? Sorry, it's XOZ. What's the vertex of XOZ? It's O. What are the sides of XOZ? They are OX and OZ. And now we need to draw the line OV such that ZOV, it's a straight angle. So it's very easy. Just extend the ZOV to form a straight line like this. And this is ZOV. Now, what's the measure of ZOV? Because we make a straight angle, so it's 180. And now, how do we calculate the measure of XOV, this angle? They asked you to calculate and not to measure, so you don't need to use a protractor. It's very easy. You know that this is a straight angle and it's 180. And we've already have here 75. So we do 180 minus 75. Okay, so 180 minus 75, it's 105. And what's the type of this angle? What's the type of angle? You know that the types of angles are right, acute, obtuse, straight. So this is an obtuse angle. So that was everything in semester 1. Next week, hopefully, we're going to start with the second worksheet that covers all the objectives that we have learned in semester 2. So see you then.